I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our land.
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
Hello, Klug.
Yeah.
Get to the point.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were... I'm afraid I had no choice.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed.
You expect me to pay you, then...
I can do that.
Near the crane.
I didn't expect...
Wanted to freshen up any...
Stop.
The food didn't break. Every night.
You were lucky this time.
Take care of yourself, Klug. There's a draft. Should be an exit. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Free City of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovit's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin.
Current must have carried...
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils.
Find the parcel?
Nothing like a roof. Found a few fish.
My package.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on. 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry. Greetings.
Is that a
By the Eternal. To get... Better...
Triss?
We settled on a...
Brandon and...
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the...
That was not cheap praise.
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's
Then trap your own rat.
We need... I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents...
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices, and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well... Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And...
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, where...
Sometimes you have to escape, just to forget. Your friend might have So, tell me...
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question.
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind.
Well, well. Our lovebirds have...
The job... Geralt, those are...
My friends begged me to note.
It's a trap, Geralt.
If these boys are here to help us kill...
I paid in advance, but...
Such is life for sorceresses.
I can see that, and I don't like it.
They'll do no such...
All right, we've talked.
Heard enough from this hook.
As have I.
Looking for a bruising? Looking for a bruising? Get it from both sides!
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped by the charge. If not for you, we need to find Brandon. Well?
Excuse me.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mirth. Spare me, good man.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll... Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still You know, I've been thinking he might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities.
Corrine's been very effective. She's taken a job close by.
Not coming with me?
I've got...
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly.
Thanks for everything. See you.
Mm-hmm.
How do I find you if I need you?
I live in the Bits. Head up the hill, Pep.
Be seeing you.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
What do you have on up? So long.
A fine kettle of fish. Arms for the poor. Seen any prawn filly?
Just passing by. Root of the...
Didn't need it.
Father always said...
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place then. Corrine is...
Why do you need to know the house's history?
I bought...
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling...
Not interested in what's...
I'm a banker.
I'd like to go inside.
I don't use... The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks?
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! Put it down, please. That's blood! Don't spill it! Please!
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The door. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! Put it down, please. That's blood! Don't spill it! Please! Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Way to the next room's blocked. There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what'd happen if I laid a doll in it.
Put it down, please. That's blood! Don't spill it! Please!
Another masterpiece. Guess I should find an oven.
you! Did I scare you? Scared you, did?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might...
Why would someone hurt me? Having a...
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep.
Very funny.
Little Sarah doesn't want...
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great.
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. Bigwig from the bank
Gave the banker a really...
I don't want to.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes?
I don't hear that often.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get...
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try.
All right.
Truthers.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Got a godling in your house. Name's Sarah, and she's an ornery. Left her alone, but thought I should tell you about her.
I thank you for being candid. Could you rid me of this beast?
You can do it yourself. Just burn some burdock in the oven. She's sure to run. Godlings detest the smoke.
I will not wage war on a beast, large or small. Piss on the godling, piss on the house. I must merely find a fool willing to buy it. The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Double shows.
Ah! Scrubby hog.
Some lovely steak.
Better than last year.
My, what a freak.
Say it to Skilliger at your age. Now, with the war on, you're daft. Any man will tell you that.
A witcher?
Not
Not just.
well. Plan.
Done.
Sound.
human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the challenger who seeks to subdue Tyre.
Seems you're trimming healthy.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will go.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell...
What for?
Do as I ask, please.
Ciri. The woman's... I accepted a job once. Never thought I'd actually... Ciri came...
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another...
No.
You claim the woman has abilities.
I remember Ciri having trouble. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast some... I know it took her a while to gain
I see.
No.
Naturally. I knew you.
Let's continue.
Make yourself comfortable. And you must take my hand and...
If Ciri couldn't find me...
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri.
The poet. Heard about him.
The Rosemary and...
As you enter the city through the
Dan...
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher.
tastes as sweet as the first
Novigrad proper. Still not safe at night.
Mail ship hasn't made port either. It hasn't and never will. Or is it a fat pouch of coin from family Allston? Draw your weapon.
Are you again?
Prepare for battle. You shall not.
Brought friends?
No. Yes.
You'd better go home. Get some sleep. Think things over.
Wise word.
Don't know about you two.
Yeah.
Looking for something unusual?
Hey, handsome.
Black ones, Verdanians.
Not your lucky day.
Keep it together. Murder! Don't hurt me, please. Boy, you! Dandy boy. Picked a bad time to stroll through this part.
You gentlemen familiar with...
And you! So make like a hare and sod off.
Let's
I see you...
Fuck this! We're gonna let some...
Thank you for your help. That's the only way to deal with this rabble.
And you're begging for trouble just coming here at this hour. Especially dressed like that.
I've come on business.
Good luck with that.
Wait. You helped me once, perhaps you'd be willing to do it again. For more than a kind...
What's involved? Just to be clear, I'm neither a bodyguard nor an assassin for hire.
Now, what makes you think I need either of those? I'd simply ask you to accompany me on a stroll. Should anything happen along the way, well, perhaps then... What say you to that?
Agreed.
Keep your hand on...
Of course.
Oh, fuck.
Those men were waiting for you, lying in ambush. What are you involved in?
Those men were common credit. unaware they'd cast their net for an extremely big fish.
I'll remember that when it comes time for you to pay up.
Stop flexing, Major. Never thought I'd see the day when our council is allowed in the city.
City council dances to Lakeland's
Mr. Scab, you regret ever setting your stocking feet around here! No protector's gonna help you!
Winds howling. One of them mentioned a protector who'd be of no help. What is this about?
Let's say I've found a niche I intend to explore. The details I must keep to myself. After all, I did not agree to pay you to ask me questions.
Haven't seen a single crown yet.
Because we've not yet finished our stroll.
You're late.
I'm afraid I had some unexpected adventures along the way. However...
Who's the fella followed you here? Just no funnies. Right, on with it before winter snows surprise us.
I am Ginter de Laverack, and I never go back on my word. I had no trouble distributing the last 4 quarts, and I assure you there's demand.
We'll see about that. For now, you owe me 5,000.
We agreed on 4,000. And I don't like cheats. I suggest you refrain from trying to pull anything lest you feel a witch's blade, right?
Wrong. This is between you two.
Not willing to meddle in other folk? Don't let him get away.
Wise choice.
Wrong on that count. We'll give you the same sum as this Orson agreed to pay.
But Witcher!
Stop walking into his soul!
Lost your nerve?
Now you are the right and brandy dandy. The ladies are here. Look familiar. I ever wallop yet?
Oh! Ah!
Witches.
Top-notch swords.
Show me.
Is she your
Greeting.
Sure. So long.
Oh, you.
Can't Witcher. Breathe.
It's like that new rise cheeks. You're a bigger rat bigger than...
Geralt of Rivia.
A man.
Who was he?
And Pat.
Big. The Merry Adventures of Muriel the Lovely Harlot, adorned with humorous engravings. The treatment of furuncles through cauterization, a study. My manifesto. Must be it. There's a letter inside. Moribundia, the vampire's last likeness. Tyromancy, or the noble art of cheese divination.
New rights takes. You're a bigger rat picker than me.
Yes?
Count. Wanted.
I did.
School of...
Not long. Nah.
Goes to it. Let's talk.
I beg your...
Need...
Very well. No. Yes. Agree.
Fine.
An orchard, a joy.
Shoot.
Do you seek to get me drunk, sir?
If I was seeking to get you drunk,
Word is there'll be a big tournament.
All right, and randy dandy. The ladies want me.
I'm knackered. Sick. Sick of it.
So the worst scum float.
you're a fierce one.
But
Got the...
red.
How many people's lives have you...
That
asked you a... There's something to...
preacher's fierce.
Believe you sit and so.
Ow!
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth. You're out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Fucky, come on!
We can't kill him!
Give me back! Oh, reminds me of a piece of war.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet you.
Hey, Zoltan.
Training plate. You.
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to you hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot. I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits and my soul's yearning calls.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts. From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind. No. It says...
Seems Dandel...
Seems when he inherited this fine establishment. He also made a
Not a bad idea.
That's what I'm counting.
Zoltan, wait.
And you figure that...
Wonderful.
Right, yeah. If you need anything...
Try the King of Beggars.
Help! Save me! I'm dying! Junior, but you...
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, Greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What did you... Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion?
Maybe. Oh, listen, I don't know.
This...
Claimed she was his nick. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Welcome.
I'm a friend of Dandelion.
You've come to...
You, Elliot?
Yes?
Sorry, I thought...
Ah. Any better?
So you're...
Anyhow.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He was... Besides, men don't interest me. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening.
What did you and Dandelion...
Let me think. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with... In fact, he just...
Kalkstein's in Novigrad?
You're too late, I fear. But as he perished...
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid, son.
Dandelion visit your shop often? When did you last see him?
Odd as...
Thanks for...
I can help with much... Greeting.
Just hope my mum finds some work.
Fine mess you made, back there at Lochmuine.
What grace, what style.
And whosoever contributes coin to the cause...
Daddy's rich. Old crow.
Did you catch him?
What do you want?
see, Rook?
Oh,
I'm Geralt.
soon as...
Go plow yourselves, you fucking monkeys.
You got brawny thighs, stranger.
Those were the days.
Interesting.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves swordmasters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room. Now.
As you say, miss. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. And take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll earn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Given me no choice.
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher.
A witcher?
Incredibly. But we ought to just came to ask about your...
Rhetoric tutor.
Mean he wasn't?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Sorry, gotta say no. Schedule's packed just now.
As you wish. What are you two love? You asked about my
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sit...
Quiet.
Ooh.
Listen, I just want to know one thing.
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention.
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery.
We set out to visit the grave.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. He'd apparently been an important and...
What are two young...
Dying of... Papa's a diplomat. He takes us along everywhere he... And so in Novigrad... Edna!
Bet sophisticated young...
We've picked up a few things.
Emperor continue...
His confidants must be.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting
Wonder how the war's go...
Papa says much to...
What's Novigrad go...
Oh, even she'll... And they say this...
Changing some... Who, Dandel...
I believe she's a... But who knows? I'd say it... Your face will be...
Been a pleasure.
Well?
Sorry, Rosa.
Farewell, then.
Boars. Boars everywhere.
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Baroness fired her?
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latar, known until recently simply as Molly.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew.
We cannot know that just yet. But I'd wager she has...
All right, so...
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Well, yeah.
Oh no! We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Adhere, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Grey's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little...
Not what I came here for. I'd rather... Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind.
No. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't...
Sure he does. Saw him himself.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares.
These packages, any chance...
Yes, yes. Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented...
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a...
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubble.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve...
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old...
Course not. Sweetykins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
Thanks, Molly. Won't be too hard to convince him.
Oh, that's wonderful!
Youth these days, hair-brained all of them.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Behave, Witcher.
Pizza rank.
Lay me down with a barrel of beer.
Don't start this.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take... It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not?
He must be coming home
rat
tomorrow.
bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit?
It hurt him much.
Will he die?
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar. That's enough. Your
Daddy will get mad if he sees me talking to you.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well.
Like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave. And this one's got a fever. Gonna be a butcher when I grow up.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No. He perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. When his
See?
No, but he never came.
Thanks.
Jeepers creepers! Look at them peepers! That hurts!
Arms for Red, please, good folk.
Nay, not like that. Draw it out.
What difference would it make?
Great. Drawn out, it sounds like
What's he doing here?
Black ones, Redanians, as long as they pay and don't hit.
Duty calls? Oh! How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Sultan, you old burn? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savoury crackers. Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much a note. He wasn't staying with any of them. Not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Of dubious worth.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it!
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double? What can I say? Could be fun.
She's as much. Laddie's head's on...
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in touch.
Mean we've been sent...
Must you all...
Zoltan? Saw
Yeah. Was Caleb...
Met that Doppler...
well, that...
Novigrad.
That was... I like to...
Nice talking to you.
Somebody's looking. You can come in the chat.
You're the first one. Captured and displayed in a sideshow of a circus. Well, it could be quite profitable. How can I be of service?
Got some coin.
We've come to the...
Remember himself?
Come and talk.
I must see a medic.
Chance or nil.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind, rend my heart open, then you flee, my dream come to dream. The wolf I will fall, by I ever grow, you flee to dream of violet. I know not if the wish I whisper, you flee to of violet.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. I've come to hear music.
A murderer?
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again! And I was told this was a...
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin.
Save you say. He murdered...
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come, I wish to listen to music. Music!
It permits me to enter...
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
There's a good reason but listen. Besides giving you the details of my affairs, did Dandelion...
Splendid!
Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dan...
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime.
Dandelion breaking
through. Forgot to pay for his way into Passaflora once. Laid awake the next 3 nights.
Any idea what got into him? You have debts he...
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No.
Let me guess.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere.
Whoreson Jr.
Biggest prick in Novigrad.
Got it. You're not a fan?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4
The rascal.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. Yeah.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this horse.
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse.
So am I.
I don't doubt.
Well, got bugger all to do here.
Get out of the way.
Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care
Have
now.
a
You
Lay me down
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuven will have time to see you.
Want a bed?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuven. The meeting is in the baths.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Hey, Whitehair. Nice
Just a bit more and I'll drop this job. You were right.
She
doesn't blush.
Then order them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then you send the body back.
Boogie is bigger. He's full of holes.
Clear that you've not seen Reuven.
Easy, Cleaver.
Orson Jr.'s a dead man.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, you'll get.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Think I'll let your host introduce me.
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life, and then killed that monarch.
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you too, Dijkstra, Reuven.
Last we met, Geralt thrashed me silly.
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
And he...
Just a... First ever party.
Orson Jr. sings off the
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt? Let's give him a chance to it.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
And the dwarf Scarl over S, known also as...
I'm looking for...
Interesting.
What do you want with...
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Orson's not helped a soul.
I'll ask him nicely.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horse, so by all means, you sit here, soak.
I need to find Horson.
Now, Cleaver won't find him easy. Junior's good at hiding.
Look at the time. Good luck in yours.
I'll call on you tomorrow.
So how about we get
Sure. Right mess that was.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things quite differently on Thanet. For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of just tying you up.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Make no...
Makes sense.
Gambling. That's his... Then there's the arena. Suppose you could...
Where's Junior?
Near the town. Horson's got now...
Arenas.
Sewer's been... No.
Mentioned.
Solid.
See.
Do what...
Thanks for your help.
Just go. And if you...
You and Kant never quite forget.
Radovid doesn't.
Philippa.
Just...
Meaning? Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa...
Listen.
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to...
Of course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time. Problems? And if you did...
I'll get paid.
Nothing.
No idea what you're talking about.
But we've chatted.
Maybe
I'd...
Figured.
Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart.
Bad.
Beat in your head.
Bad.
Where'd you get...
From Zerikin.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead.
But I bumpy horses. Hot there. Siggy Bate. Good Siggy.
Don't seem to have trouble.
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and... translating into...
Fine.
You're not exact...
Witcher mutate. All right. Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart.
What about upstairs?
No.
How much...
What the fuck do you...
Know you too well for that.
3 crates of Nilfgaard.
Shiny.
Take it the thieves got in through...
You're a regular.
No, but...
Home.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
I'll elaborate.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll. Bad mushrooms? What's...
Pop's mold.
Yes.
Not talking to you.
Bart.
Bart through...
Now. Shh.
Try to...
Of course.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with soap. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a... I value the lives of...
Should look around.
Have a few bar...
Thanks.
Listen.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into? I thought Witcher's potions were vile. Hey, Bart. I mean...
You...
One more
See?
Anything?
So...
Something not...
Ah!
The hit... What?
What?
All right.
Good.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. Pipes great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Bits of glass tore from traces of magic. Must have been one powerful blast. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Fine grating. Couldn't push much through that. Drowners. Of course. through here. Another trinket. The thug Dijkstra hired. Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Yet as he shiny the horses. Otherwise, Downings will never stop congregating. Getting close. Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be gold coin. Trailing as he hit down here. Dandelion must have brought the treasure out to a boat. And caramel. Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Found a second corpse. One of the thieves. Threw up the antidote.
A beautiful death.
Not much. Empty vial. Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates.
Another one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat. Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit, while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the...
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started empty.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. Alright. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Nothing interesting. Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been...
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven.
Did you speak to him? Get a good...
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel? You saw an impersonator?
Fine. Where's...
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse.
Hey, you! Yes, you! You got water on the brain?
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends. Footprints. Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer. A letter and a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions or Ceres. $12:45 to $12:54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think. Secret room. Stain. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Ciri, you must footsteps. Instructions on how to build a bomb, signed by one Kalkstain. Sugar, and lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium? Looks like they made the bomb here.
Who do we have here?
Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. Speaking of which...
Hang on.
So we did.
Bullshit.
I trust you as much as you trust me.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged, but try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I...
Bothered Triss for nothing.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard.
Well, well, Merrick. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me.
Strange.
He was. And Menga promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist.
Geralt, how can I put it? If you thought I'd fall...
All right, I lied. But only partly.
Heard of beasts that...
I'll give it a shot anyway. Didn't actually see Henkel, but Menga...
Take it you learned this by peer...
Maybe.
Yep, but ultimately, this is a business deal. Menga has been spending heaps of coin lately.
So, what now?
From what...
So,
Darling, when I'm able to make use of some...
And safe.
Of course I'm scared.
Not in those words.
Doubt Menge.
As do I.
What's our path?
A great deal. Namely,
Information.
Yes,
First love.
That's my secret, look.
Didn't have to disagree, so...
Put yourself in my shoes. What would you have said?
In your shoes, I wouldn't be worrying about... But we've strayed from our topic.
Triss, gotta tell you.
Thought as much.
Menge's got Dandelion locked up somewhere.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor.
All right. See you then. And thanks.
Got so fucked up once. Blood came out.
Yep.
Okay.
Why is your hair so grey, Dad?
He fixed it. Should all come.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menge would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Mind explaining what this is all about?
Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They...
No way.
Dandel...
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menge's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Menge's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but... Ciri. I'm...
All right.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch.
Marigold.
Come.
Well?
Pays.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat.
Don't forget turning...
You're done. Put her in a...
Not so fast. I hand her over to me.
You reckon we don't know what to...
Let go!
Vulgar tongues got no place being in...
Try to loosen it if I were you.
For instance?
I'll get you for this!
Shut your gob, ginger whore!
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to...
Man, you don't talk to the light.
Well, then you be sure to tell him.
Fine.
Scrap before I lose my patience.
Ah! Here's where we split up. Go see Menga. Marigold will be...
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here.
You won't get a word out of me. Not...
Oh, play it tough, eh? Just you wait.
All right, had enough of it.
What are you on about?
Watch and look.
Eternal fire will turn you to ash.
Take him alive!
Let's do this quick. Baby.
I want him alive! Alive!
You'll never learn.
Well? I think that... I'm
must...
True.
Here. We should...
Find anything?
Just his office key in his pocket.
What is it?
The key to it. Here.
I found a...
Spy. Drop up.
Bet he does.
Maybe Dijkstra.
Everything?
I'm not so...
Key.
Wow.
Meaning...
Something. Big... This is where... Listen.
You there, Mr. Reuben wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia. I will, soon as you tell me when.
Me and Meng.
How bad?
Badly.
I suppose that explains...
Didn't see it any...
You mean to say...
First stop.
A vault.
Spare me. I want my rope.
Geralt.
What do you mean?
You lied to me. Again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me.
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt.
I can live with that.
This time, yes. And now?
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped them. I take it you've still no idea what...
None. Found someone who might know, though. A spy, I guess.
A ruined house in far corners.
Probably shouldn't have.
I draw it all.
Your sarcasm.
I've far worse, and a final humble.
What's with you? loitering round here.
Another drift of infanteria.
Must be the drop box. Gave the signal. Spies should show up in far corners before midnight.
Duty calls?
So, how do you go with this thing?
I was nothing about minding my own business when suddenly... Something heals me. Had a profitable case of leprosy one minute, next thing I know...
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
A whole day wasted.
Top-notch swords?
Willing.
rains these days.
Looked like it would rain, and here it is. Well?
Now just to hide and wait. Behind the door. Best place to hide. Classic. Triss? How'd you know to...
None.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Shh. He's coming.
Menge.
Indisposed. Very indisposed.
I don't know who you are, but you're in deep. Shit right up to your nostrils.
You're in deeper, I assure you. But answer our questions and we'll help you get out.
The answer to each question will be the same. Sod off.
That's no way to talk to a lady.
To a lady, I never. But to a witch.
You can. Wouldn't recommend it, though. Had enough?
Fuck off. I can take this.
Of course you can. But I'm just getting started. You must be thinking, this can't possibly hurt any worse. Oh, it can.
Enough! Enough!
So, gonna talk?
Yes! Yes! Just tell me what the fuck about!
Pure curiosity. Who do you work for?
I won't say.
Sure about
Where'd...
You rude.
Think he's telling...
Look.
Radovid.
He seeks to clear the field. Before he arrives.
Makes sense. Easier to take a city whose mages are gone.
Bastard. He'll pay for this.
We're looking for...
You might have said, back up.
Get to the point.
The dandelion is on Temple Isle. In the dungeon beneath the shrine.
Afraid you'll have to call off the show.
How?
Those who leave Temple Isle.
Damn it. Enough. We've learned everything.
Not so fast.
I know.
Either he died.
Strip him of his memory. It's not so bad.
He slayed.
Really showed your claws today.
Is that how you see it?
I'd put it differently. I showed how little I differ from these bastards.
Let's finish up and leave. I want to go home, bathe, and get drunk.
Said you had enough.
Yes. We know he's on the island, and he'll stay there until Manga orders him
Mm-hmm.
No one else.
A Doppler. Yeah, except...
Fingers crossed. Listen.
Geralt!
Dandelion. I know where he is.
Where?
Dungeons on Temple Isle.
That's not a nice jest.
No jest, sadly. But don't worry, we'll pull him out. Triss has an idea. All we gotta do is find Dudu.
So you must find Dudu in order to find Dandelion, with the aim of ultimately finding Ciri? Sounds like an awful lot of searching, but I do wish you luck.
Don't have a choice. I gotta meet Horson Jr. He might know something. Take care now.
A hired killer. I wonder if
Back again, Rivian.